I'm Down on the Farm's Larry Marble. It's time for the 1245 edition of Down on the Farm on this, one of our 14 affiliate stations. Taking a look at ag weather for this region, that's the South Austin-San Antonio region, mostly cloudy, breezy, and warm. 81 in Del Rio, 82 in LaGrange, 80 in Llano, and 83 in Pearsall. As we look toward the 5-day planner, Saturday brings us a chance of rain. Lows 53 to 63. The highs, we'll call it 65 to 70. Then on Sunday, little showers. Lows 35 to 43. Highs 48 to 51. Neighbor, there's your ag weather.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, I'll pour your first glass of iced tea while we look toward barchart.com for our commodities. Let's begin with the grains and the oil seeds. March corn, 5.96 3/4, up 5.5. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat, 8.12 3/4, up 9. March number 2 cotton, 107.39, down 2.29. February live cattle, 136.20, down 85. March feeder cattle, 161.85, down 2.47. February lean hogs, 80.95, down 60. February West Texas Intermediate crude, 70.82, down 133. There's your commodities of ag interest. Neighbor, now it's time for today's edition of the Texas Wildlife Radio Report with farm girl Jessica Dummel. We'll get Jessica's report after this from your Texas Farm Bureau insurance companies.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Gun safety, tax savings. I'm Jessica Dummel with the Texas Wildlife Radio Show on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. If you plan to buy a gun safe or a gun lock this holiday season, either for yourself or for a loved one, you can save the sales and use tax thanks to a new state law. Senate Bill 313, which went into effect September 1st, exempts firearm safety equipment from those sales and use taxes in Texas. State Comptroller Glenn Hager joins us with more.
Any type of a gun safe, barrel, trigger locks, all of this applies for those different types of firearms.
Gun lock boxes and firearm safety training manuals are also included in the bill and are exempt from sales and use taxes. Hager says these items promote safe gun storage and handling, and that's something that he's taught his own family.
First and foremost, it's important, whether it's my 16-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old daughter, 13-year-old son, over the years, is about safety, safety, safety. And, teaching them that safety in handling a firearm, but even before that is making sure that as a young child or someone who doesn't know what they're doing, that it's properly locked and safe, because we all know that, unfortunately, it's those situations that can be dangerous. And if we can utilize this as another mechanism to incentivize other Texans to make sure to keep their firearms in a safe manner when they're not paying attention or looking or having them in a gun safe or a trigger lock, that is money very well spent in making sure those dollars don't come in the state treasury, because, there's a little fiscal cost to the state, but the health and safety of other individuals and our kids is way more important than a few $1 million into the state treasury.
Most retailers are already aware of the new law, but for those who aren't, there are a few reference materials on the Texas Comptroller's website. For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dummel.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans and all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, it's time for Hop Sing to feed us a chicken fried steak, some jalapeno gravy, Nanny's yeast rolls, and a cold cucumber salad. And we get to travel a little bit while we eat this meal together. Down to talk to Russell Heller from Lexington Livestock Commission Company. He sells on Saturday. Russell, how's that last sale of the year looking?
Yes, sir. I know about 3 sets of calves, anywhere from 10 or 15 to 25, 30 head apiece so far.
What do they weigh?
Yes, sir. Kind of 450 to 650.
Are they going to be all blacks and yellows or something different?
One guy's going to have some red crosses, so they'll be black and yellow and red. Yes,
okay,
sir.
So Red Angus is what they've got in them, or Gert?
Yes.
Okay.
Red Angus.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, and then I know you'll want to wish everybody a happy holiday, even though you and I will speak over the holiday.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank all my customers, and we'll have a sale Saturday at 12 noon.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. You can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
McCoys.com. McCoys wants to be your source for farm and ranch equipment and supplies specifically suited to your operation. Are you designing a horse farm or a new cattle handling facility? How about your 4-H or FFA project pens? McCoy's Farm and Ranch Specialist, Cliff Mullinex, can help. Contact your local McCoy's store at McCoys.com and find out how to get Cliff out to the farm today. That's www.mccoys.com. Neighbor, our cowboy crew's finished. Let's put them to work. Send them down to help Maddie Bexley at Lockhart Livestock get cattle distributed before she kicks off a big weekend. Maddie, how did the Thursday sale turn out for you and crew?
Good morning, Larry. We had a pretty good day. We ended up with 1429 with 307 cows and 69 bulls, 217 sellers, and 101 buyers.
Let's walk the pens.
On the starter cows, we had a real good day. The good pairs would have brought from 12 and a quarter to 1800. The mediocre and middle age from 8 to 1150. The longhorn and the plainer pairs from 4 and a quarter to 775. The good bred cows from 9 to 1400. The mediocre and middle aged cows from 6 to 875. The longhorn and plainer cows from 300 to 575. Packer cows and bulls would have been about steady with a week ago. The good high yielding cows from 62 to 75.5. The medium yielding from 48 to 61. The low yielding and lightweights from 20 to 47. The good high yielding packer bulls from 86 to 96.5. The medium yielding from 78 to 85. The low yielding and lightweight bulls from 60 to 77. Calves and yearlings sold pretty much steady with a week ago on a real active market. We ended the year on a pretty good note.
Good deal. When will y'all come back and have your first sale after the holiday?
It will be January the 1st.
Well, tell everybody happy holidays. I'm sure you and I will speak in the interim between the 2 weeks. And then tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, Larry, we want to wish all of our customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You can always call us at the barn at 512-398-3476. My cell phone at 979-540-9793. Or you can ring Bubba at 512-461-6091.
Neighbor, with pre-fruit cattle chutes, hay rings, corral panels, and more, McCoy's is ready to become your farm and ranch outfitter. Visit the McCoy stores in this region. I know they've got them in San Angelo. I know they've got them in Abilene. Stores near you. Find the products you need at McCoys.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at any news that might affect the cotton market. Looks like this afternoon at 3:30, the CFTC is going to update its various traders of categories report. At the heart of the data will be the stance of the managed money funds. At their zeal, they were close to 95,000 contracts, or the equivalent about 9.50 million bales net long. However, late-season volatility, the result of harvest pressure, and the emergence of another coronavirus variant have tempered their net long positions to roughly about 70,000 contracts. Now, for today, close-in support for March cotton, 106.60 and 104.05, while resistance is at 107.80 and 108.40. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in December, 12.08. Yellow corn to Corpus in December, 6.91 and a quarter. Houston wheat in December, 8.73 and 3/4. Houston beans December delivery, 12.77 and a quarter. 18,746 bales of Texas cotton at 106.68. March cotton was 109.68, up 3.89. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.